Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to Gashis Kaman TV, the tallest man in Black Africa. Do you think the spirit of Gen Z is resting in peace? Do you think the blood of Gen Z is haunting William Samoei Ruto's administration? If you look at William Samoei Ruto's administration, for sure there is a serious problem. If you look at the South Rift, it is restless, truth be told. If you look at the Mount Kenya region, it is restless. And this is the story, this is the case throughout major parts of the country. Let me ask you a simple question. Do you think William Samoei Ruto or Rigathi Gachagua, do you think, not Rigathi Gachagua, do you think William Samoei Ruto and Kithure Kindiki can go and address a peaceful rally today at Githurai? What do you think could happen? How do you think people would receive them? Do you think they will receive a hero's welcome? Do you think they will receive a warm reception? What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? Again, Kithure Kindiki, since he was nominated by William Samoei Ruto to be his deputy, since the impeachment of the elected deputy president, Rigathi Gachagua, Kithure Kindiki has not found it easy to go to the mountain. Kithure Kindiki has found that it is not easy to bring the mountain back to the fold. It is not easy to win the mountain for William Samoei Ruto. William Samoei Ruto, even after trying to reach out to Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, who is unwilling to take him to the mountain, cannot come again and launch projects freely as he used to do in the mountain. Mbele hakwendeki, nyuma hakurudiki. Again, when you look at the elected leaders from Mount Kenya, starting from the majority leader in the National Assembly, you agree with me that they have become visitors in their own constituencies. They are no longer seen in churches, they are no longer seen in harambes as it used to be. They no longer roam the streets of their constituencies as they used to do. There is a problem, ladies and gentlemen. Yesterday, William Samoei Ruto postponed the sacking or the firing of Ndindi Nyoro from the Appropriation and Budget Committee. This was after the advice that the mountain would erupt, that things would become very, very difficult for this administration. So, if you're asking why Ndindi Nyoro has not been fired, it was postponed. One of the greatest mistakes that William Samoei Ruto did was to impeach Rigathi Gachagua. One of the greatest mistake that is going to haunt William Samoei Ruto, it is this administration of Rigathi Gachagua. What they are doing now, they are now trying to use state machineries. They are trying to use policemen, in fact, to show you how policemen are being used. Even after Rigathi Gachagua was stoned in Limuru, nobody has been arrested up to this moment. Nobody has been told to account up to this moment. What you have been seeing is just drama here and there, and accusation and counter accusations. But the truth of the matter, the goons who are actually captured very clearly, they are scot-free. They are roaming on the street. Today, Gathoni wa Mushoba said that the same goons were transported at night to go and cause mayhem in Ebu. And this administration is finding it very, very, very rough. Even the governors who are supposed to bring William Samoei Ruto and Kithure Kindiki to the mountain have withdrawn. They are not talking about this government anymore. Let me ask you, what did you hear Irungu Kang'ata praising this administration? Well, what was the last time you hear Irungu Kang'ata praising William Samoei Ruto's administration? What about Anne Waiguru? What about Nyeri governor? The only governor who is singing praise Hosanna to the king is the Embu governor. That is Cecily Barire. The rest of the Mount Kenya governors, truth be told, they seem not to be with William Samoei Ruto. And this is happening when people are crying because of so many problems. And I want to put it very clearly here that the problems is not in the mountain. The problem is all over the country. It is all over the country. And even when you see people coming out in large numbers in the Luo nation to welcome the president, it's because of Raila Amolo Odinga. They don't want friction when Raila Amolo Odinga is looking for votes in African countries. They don't want. They know this. But the moment Raila will be done with those elections in African Union, the true colors of the Luo nation will come out. I can bet that they are not going to support William Samoei Ruto. And Babu Owino knows this very clearly. Why is Babu Owino not supporting William Samoei Ruto? Why? So, this problem is everywhere. The Murima nation that was touched is like a curse to William Samoei Ruto's administration. And I don't know how he's going to do it, because even the members of parliament seems to be helpless. They seems to be helpless. The Kalenjin nation seems to be disappointed. Everybody seems to be disappointed. Today, William Samoei Ruto left the country, and I think it is a kind of break, although he went for a heads of state meeting in East Africa. And if you look at this photo that is in the that is in this video, when you look at the body language of William Samoei Ruto when he is being escorted by Kithure Kindiki, you see a president who is not at peace with himself. You see a president who is disturbed. You see a president who is in deep thought. I think, if you ask me, the blood of Gen Z is restless. If you ask me, those youth who died, who perished, those innocent youth who died during the demonstrations are not resting in peace. Guys, when you look at William Samoei Ruto, and it is just 3 years, in fact 2 years, 2.5 years into his term, you see by the time he will finish 5 years, I don't know how it is going to end. But from where I sit, anything that William Samoei Ruto is trying to bring, watu wanakataa kila kitu. In fact, Kenyans are not even bothered whether whatever he's bringing is good or bad. Hii mambo ya kuduga sindano wanyama, mifugo, buzi, kondoo, gamia, nini, all the herbivorous. Today, I realize that there is a lot of opposition against this. So, hakuna kitu, unajua ukifanyia watu mabaya, waone ya kwamba mambo hayaendi vizuri, mambo yanaenda mrama. Even whatever you bring, because they are associated with you, they will see it as something that is not good. And this is what William Samoei Ruto is suffering from. Perception is key in politics. The perception in the country is that Kenyans are overtaxed, like the cost of living is very high, there are so many accidents everywhere, so many deaths, and so many things that cannot be explained. Guys, it is a weekend. I'll leave my number here. Enjoy your day. Bye-bye.